turn 4. This turn my ally rickyroo missed the turn timer, so he was not able to play his turn, unfortunately, because rookie saw the message I posted in the game blog too late, and so he played his turn. So his units, my ally's units, didn't move this turn. And for my part, I produced the that's not displayed. I produced the Prospector. Sorry, I started building last turn, and now I'm producing a storehouse. So if you remember, I think I launched it on turn 2. I explained that on that video, but if you remember, it's because dwarf settler costs a lot of population, and so I want to have more population to be able to launch a second settler faster. Then I did 2 fights, which went pretty well. I cast a spy drone with my army to increase the size of my army. I think in the video I saw, at least, and in the discussion I had, few players used their scout units to fight, but actually it's an effective strategy, I think. So for this fight the spy drone was useless, but the other fight it was a bit more useful, even if I failed to really use it at maximum of its potential. So in this fight I had to keep my Boar Rider and leader safe, and I healed the Boar Rider a bit with Tara quick dash, and so I take the hits with the other units, and I had to pay attention to the phase of the Unicorn Rider, which I did, and I managed to split 2 units with the Dwarf Prospector, so the fight went pretty well. Then I did the second fight. Tara leveled up twice this turn, and so she's now level 3. On the first level up I took the cast spell ability, Cloak and Dagger, so that she can cast 2 quick dash per turn. And then on the second level up I took Sprint and First Strike, where I don't know where it is. Yeah, First Strike. I failed to level up my leader. He needed only 3 more XP, but that's mainly because the fire muskets just give 6 XP instead of 9 if you fire 3 times with a conventional range attack. So I have a little less experience with him, and it's really a shame because with 3 more XP I would be able to choose the Guardian Flame, which would heal. And so I hesitated a lot to do this fight, but as my Boar Rider and my leader are low on HP and I don't have any casting points left on my hero and on my leader, I thought it was more wise. It was wiser not to attack, and so I will do this trading post next turn. And the second fight, let's have a look at it. So it's with a Draconian Elder and a Flamer, and as you know they are very dangerous. So I tried to be cautious and to split the enemy units, but didn't work as much as I wanted. So Draconian Elder without Fire Ancestry, Dragon Ancestry, has 8 damage on his Firebolt, which is already a lot, but with Dragon Ancestry it's 5. It's really sorry, it's +5, so it's 13, so it's really a lot, and it can kill any unit that you have when you start, almost any units in one turn, so it's quite devastating. So what I did was to move my spy drone there and the other units on the right. I don't have emergency repair or an engineer yet, so I try not to get my spy drone injured too bad, because then I cannot repair it. And I wanted to split the Flamer on the spy drone and maybe the Elder, the Hiliadan, and take these 2 and kill them. But something else happened, so I positioned myself and I wait until turn 5, because if you don't have any damage during 5 consecutive turns, then you lose. Then I position Tara in front because she's full HP, and so she can take some hits, and I hope that that the hatchling will attack me, but it doesn't. And I did the same with the spy drone, so that the flamer attacks me, but it doesn't. So then I have to use a spell to attack them, so I use flashbang, and I blind the flamer, and I move back so that they cannot attack me. And then something that I didn't expect happened, because I positioned my spy drone just too close, and the hatchling attacked it. And the flamer, because he was blinded, he just went the other way. So I don't have the split I wanted. Then I tried to keep the split on the hatchling, but move out of range, and again doesn't work as I intended, because I put this prospector here too close, and so the hatchling comes and attack my prospector. Then I have all of the units on me, which is really bad. So I retreat on the back, and I'm not sure what to do, but I cannot retreat properly with the Boar Rider because it doesn't have enough movement points. So I put it here, and then next turn I'm in trouble, because okay, so also yeah, I put Tara so that she gets hit by the Hellhound, and then I can flank it. But then at this stage I'm in trouble, because I have this Dragon Elder with 13 attack who can kill Tara or anyone else. So what I decided to do was to attack the Dragon Elder to kill it this turn, and so I have to use the musket from my leader, because it does a huge amount of damage. And this Boar Rider, it can goes only there because it has only 4 movement points, 4 X's, because of choking fumes instead of 5. So I flanked the Hellhound, kill it with the Boar Rider, then attack with my leader, kill the Elder with Tara, and then I need to be cautious, because maybe if they attack me, if they focus fire on me, they can kill my Boar Rider or my leader. And so I put my 2 Prospector next to each other, so that they can they provide the targets for the Draconian Flamer. And it's a kind of exploit, because the AI calculates the maximum damage it can do, and so it chose to attack the Prospectors because they have lower defense. It could also attack my leader or my Boar Rider and kill it with hatchling, but it calculates maximum damage, and so it goes there. So I did that on purpose to kind of attract the damage on this unit, and it worked. And then I finished them, and I wanted to get the XP with my leader, but didn't do it very well. And also I wanted to get some XP on my spy drone to try to get a true sight spy drone. At Elites they get true sight, so I let it do the killing strike against the hatchling. So I think that's it for this turn. Next turn I will have the Great Armory, and then I will launch, I hope, the research that gives +1 defense. And I've got 2 turns to come back to my future vassal to get this quest. So I do this, and then I move back here to get the quest.